for your BAT starting 5. From Southside, do or die, your tribal princess, Ms. Suku. From the 718, right off the Deegan, the man with the silkiest do-rag, Manny. Our guard from Virginia by way of Europe, he gives his all every week. Codie Gray. Live and direct from Strong Island, the certified good youth, Sky High East. From the barbershop, there's nobody who can do it like he does, Mouse Jones. You're listening to the Black and Out Table.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Back at it, man. Episode 295, Black Announce Table Podcast. Huh? What's going on, fellas?
Sorry I'm late, y'all. My apologies.
Why you cracked your knuckles?
Hey, bro. It's a part of the game, you feel me? Gotta crack my knuckles. Take a sip of the...
Crack open a claw.
Feel me? That's what we do.
I think we all need. I think some of us need to go back to character development. We need to go back to, some of us need to go back down to OVW.
OVW is crazy.
You ain't ever cracked your knuckles on a pod before?
No, like not like that. Like where it's visible because I'm not about to do anything with my hands.
We're about to talk.
Let's crack these hands to talk.
You one of these?
Or start stretching?
Yeah, everybody gotta go back down to developmental. We gotta work on our characters.
Oh man. Mouse is here, y'all. Wait, kid, do you have the mouse card? Throw the mouse card up, bro.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You see it?
Got Mouse joining us. You know the vibes.
Somebody said we should sell these cards.
Yeah, just get my royalty. Don't treat me like I'm Marty Jannetty.
Hey, man. Before we do, I need a light, bro. I need to first off, I need to get my shit framed first and foremost. And I gotta
need
put
an NIL deal.
Yeah.
That's really the only reason I joined this podcast, just to up my stock so I get an NIL deal.
Come on, man.
I need my community college NIL deal.
Community college.
Yeah, shout out to BCC.
Chill. Not too much on Manny. We community college graduates. Chill.
You heard? Where's my degree?
My shit right here.
You graduated from community college?
What?
Come on, brother.
I didn't know that.
You don't see it? Nassau Community College right here, man.
That's disgusting.
My shit is in a frame though. Manny's is in. I don't know. Manny got his shit in a Burger King wrap or something.
Yeah, it's loose. It's boneless.
That's exactly where you should put it.
Word.
You should wrap burgers in your community college degree.
Baby, it's next to a bunch of stickers and shit.
Yeah, me and y'all got the same thing in common. We are all going to be afforded the same opportunities. Your community college degree. Yeah. And my TV is going to get us all the same thing.
Yeah, me and Eve just went to 8.5 grade.
That's crazy.
Nah, that's it.
And y'all seen that, and I know y'all seen mad niggas that y'all knew.
100%. I was actually shocked.
Yo, so what you doing? So what you doing with yourself?
Yeah. Nah, the only thing I had going for me was going to mad random events.
You know what? Y'all just all went to the Hofstra parties.
Well, not Manny, because Manny went in the Bronx.
Nah, I went in Westchester.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, you went to community college in Westchester.
Yeah. So you
played ball?
Not at all. Not a ball player at all.
You from Westchester?
No, I'm from the Bronx. But
okay.
Once college started, I was already over here, so I was like, let me go down the block to Westchester Community.
Gotcha.
Wait, so you went to Bronx Community and Westchester Community?
No, just Westchester Community. The Bronx Community was the joke from like a couple weeks ago.
There's no Bronx Community.
There 100% is.
That's called Spofford.
Nah, they got Bronx community
That's
on
a jail.
That's night school.
they,
That's what that is.
All right, so Manny, your degree is from where?
Westchester community.
This nigga went to DeVry or some shit, man.
You went to Nassau. I know for a fact that Nassau was just Hofstra wannabe little brother.
Nassau was Hofstra Jr. for sure.
ITT
But
Tech.
Nassau was fire though. First,
No, it wasn't.
Nassau was fire. Nassau had the baddies. You feel me? It had delinquents also, but like the delinquents they didn't go to Nassau. They was just niggas that pulled up to Nassau for the hoes. Like it was a whole word. This hoes by the fountain at Nassau. Bet.
As a delinquent who pulled up to Nassau, he has a point.
He was right there. Springtime at the fountain, chilling.
In my defense, it only happened a few times because by that time I was already in Brooklyn happy. So it was I wasn't going back to when niggas be like, yo, you try to go to Nassau? No, bro.
Shit, not too much on Nassau, bro.
I remember one of the counselors was like, hey, you're always up here. You should bro.
Mm-mm.
I dropped out of free school. You think I'm about to pay you to come here? Fucking dumb.
That's where you mess your Westchester community. Underrated underrated women that go over there.
Nah, they're rated properly.
Yeah. I was just about to say I have to speak for myself. I don't believe that.
Like I really hate when niggas be like, oh yeah, no, they're fairly rated.
Yeah,
I'm telling you. Hot enough to go to college, dumb enough to go to community college.
What are we talking about this weekend?
We gonna lock in. Before we get into it, man, Mouse, what you been up to, bro? You was at Broccoli Fest a few weeks ago. You been hosting, doing your thing.
Yeah. I've been on the road. It's been since the announcement that I'm officially gang. First and foremost, thank you guys for welcoming me to the podcast, and bringing me on this platform that y'all been spending countless days and evenings and years building. Hopefully we take it to another level. But yeah, since then, Broccoli City, my one man live show, the sit down, trap karaoke's been heavy on the road, and just like hosting like one-off stuff. But yeah, the road keep me working.
Hey man, that shit. The road is a different beast.
How you know?
I don't know. You feel me?
I'm glad.
Because I hit you up like, yo, you pulling up this week? And be like, bro, I gotta be out Thursday. I don't come back till Tuesday. I don't know if I can swing this day. I'm like, damn, bro.
Nah, so I was like, oh, they gotta kick me off this shit, bro. They gotta clip me as soon as I got here. Niggas be like, yeah, we record. I'm like,
not.
Can't do this thing. I'm sorry.
Mousy Janetti? Nah, it's not happening.
No, I'm Mouse Michaels. Don't ever get it.
Oh man, I actually seen Mouse at the Division show.
Yeah, I hosted the Division show.
That was the first time I seen trap karaoke.
That was like us operating at like a 15. To be honest, that's not even close to the whole show. Like not even close. Like that was just us. That was just me and DJ Money just going out there and just ripping shit up just for an hour to hype the crowd up. But if you were to see the show and the segments and like our audience, it's a different monster.
Man, no, my section was going crazy. So
what's that? Because there was that Division show, the New York Division show was probably the best one because they was. I mean, obviously I'm from there, but niggas was acting like it was really New York in there. So
yeah,
I was dropping certain records. I'm looking like, oh man, this nigga's gonna have to perform tonight.
Yeah, nah, I was where like the lighting guy is and all that stuff, like center on the first floor. And
underneath the riser.
Exactly.
I know that.
I was, on the balcony chilling.
You had work clothes on.
Nah, no work clothes. I was, I was in my element. you know,
There was
bagging
like
a couple baddies.
Work clothes on. I was like, these niggas are nuts.
They probably got in for free. They walked in with a ladder and they were like, "Nah, we with the band."
Nah, when I say work clothes, I'm talking about dress clothes. Niggas was in there with like a polo and slacks. I was like, oh yeah, I just came from work to see this nigga. Nah, bro.
Nah, I was mad casual. Come on, you know.
Nigga said y'all can't see this.
I can't see this nigga no hoes, just 4 niggas in dress. Nah, bro.
Is that's the show where the nigga got his girl took?
Yes.
I seen the robbery happen in person.
Same.
Right there.
Same. I was on. Put it like this. He called up that girl, and then he also went to go call up a shorty who I had just met that night, and I'm like, oh, I'm about to bag. He pointed directly at this. Now, mind you, this is the second time he tried to do this. He did it in Boston. In Boston, I threw my hands up. I'm like, you know, it's his show. You're not no.
Not in your city.
So he was like, you. She like, me? I looked at her.
Shit, the juicy shit. Like,
I said, oh, her homegirl. I said, tell that bitch don't go up there. I love her. Tell that bitch, do not go over there. I love her. Don't do it. She ain't go up there. I said, oh, that's a real one.
Wow. Real.
Wow.
But then that other bitch went up there.
She went, and the crazy thing is, I was like, she looks familiar. I looked at my Twitter. She follows me on Twitter. She broke down the whole thing that happened. I'm like, wait a minute.
Damn.
Yo, she's still talking to this day. I'm like, damn, this shit was real. Mouse, you got lucky. She didn't go on stage.
Nah, I ain't got lucky. She got lucky.
Nigga, like, you got to stick your head from behind the curtain, like, bitch. I swear to.
I was right there, like, because if she would have did it, I would have. Bitch, I'm trying to love you. Get your ass back over there.
You got to pull out that big ass cane from Apollo. Pull her ass back, man. Not today, bitch.
On the first twerk.
I promise you, as soon as you would have hit that stage, bye, bitch. Oh no, I would have came from under the ring.
Dragged her out like Kane.
Yeah. Damn! It's taking her to hell. Yeah.
Yo, fellas, make sure your girl's secure, man. Feel me?
No Dexter Dap concerts either.
No Dexter Daps, no division.
Dexter Daps is in the air because a lot of bitches can't dance, so it's fine.
Bro, have you seen how these Jamaican women react to Dexter Daps?
Nah, I don't respect. I mean, I see how they react to him, like when the song plays. I don't go to these events. I don't go to Jamaican events.
That shit is sinister, bro.
Unless they're gonna play Taliban's on repeat for 7 hours, I don't go to Jamaican parties.
I kind of need that.
Yeah, well,
if they were to do that, I would go.
Yeah.
If someone tells me, if I see like a Taliban and vibe all night, all roads lead to, like if I see that fly, I'm going. Like, we were talking about Designer before you got on. The first time I seen Designer's first live performance. It was at Webster Hall in the Mariner Room. He performed. I swear to God, he performed Panda 18 times. We counted it. We counted it.
This is what I'm saying.
And all 18 times, we all went crazy.
Bro.
That's what I need from Byron Messiah.
Yo.
Say it back from which pod? Tell her put you in. I was like, run it back.
And then at the end, you play the Burna Boy version.
Nah, I'm
Boom,
leave.
you're good.
I'm gonna leave.
Bro, I'm telling you,
Why does nigga bring his big ass teeth over here? Like, get your come on, bro. You already had last sitting on top of the world. I was listening to Sitting on Top of the World, the original the other day, and got annoyed when I didn't hear no. I went from belly dancing to you were doing belly dancing. That's what I want to hear.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that shit.
Oh man. Yo, Taliban's night coming soon.
Right.
FBI, don't watch that. It's not what you think.
Yeah. Hey, we're talking about the song.
The dance hall song.
Agent assigned to my computer. We are talking about the song by Byron Messiah.
Exactly.
Whoever the FBI nigga the FBI nigga that's locked in on my computer been fucking me up all night, bro. Y'all, if y'all watching this,
because he knows what's on there.
Ain't nothing, bro. It's some drops.
Man.
It's some drops. My resume, and that's about it. Like,
That's the problem. You lying too much. They're like, nah.
Yeah. Listen,
delete.
you're in a room with UV lights. I know you're up to no good.
what's wrong with that? You feel me?
You're up to no good.
Switch it up. You feel me?
Like, who does that to watch sports?
Come on.
He needs to set a vibe.
Raw type vibe.
Yo, I need to set the vibe, man. The game is on. Take your ass upstairs, bro.
Dude,
When the
look what
Jets
they
come
got.
on, boom, Jets green. Come on, bro.
You put on Jets green to watch them niggas lose?
Bro, I was watching Hard Knocks
Damn,
last night.
bro.
I had the green behind the TV. Watching Hard Knocks. Come on.
Yeah, I
bro.
know you're up to something. You're up to no good over there.
Come on, brother. I'm just here sipping my claw. My fault.
And you drink White Claw. You're up to no good.
Hey, man. I was drinking Douce the other night on the stream. You feel me? Shouts to niggas that donated. You feel me? I was really just sitting here drinking Douce like this, watching niggas while they watch me. Incredible.
And this
What
is
a
what you
time.
did. This is what you do with your Nassau Community College degree.
Put it to work. What can I say? Yo,
Look at the work it's putting in.
Swag.
Yo, let's talk some wrestling, man. I heard Sheamus was talking shit.
Let's do it.
All right, y'all, check it out. We got 5 Patreon tiers, okay? We have the $1 tier, which is just $1. It's a donation. We have the $5 tier, which is audio and Discord access. We have the $10 tier, which gets you audio, video, Discord access, and a discount on merch. And the $20 tiers for the ballers. You get all of that, plus you get to be on one of the shows that's on the Patreon, all right? Subscribe to the Patreon today. Become a patron. I'm Eve, and I approve this message. We out.
The Black Announce Table.
Yes, sir, man. Black Announce Table, episode 295. You know what I'm saying? This is the segment called News and Rumors. We're going to hit you with the newest and the latest, what's going on in the wrestling world. It's only right we let that news fly. And with that being said, I do want to give a shout out to everybody that tapped in to our SummerSlam live show recap. You know what I'm saying? As Eve mentioned, you know what I'm saying? That shouts out to everybody that donated. All of that good stuff that was in the chat, vibing with us and all of the things like that. Mouse, you wasn't there. You have any thoughts you want to share on SummerSlam while we on this topic right now?
SummerSlam might have been better than Mania. SummerSlam might have been better than Mania.
See, this is why I like Mouse. He gonna come with a hot take.
I think, hey, listen, they didn't need 2 days. Every match slap.
Yo, Mouse, I'm talking about SummerSlam this year.
Yeah, the one that just passed right now.
This one.
2 days ago.
Oh,
Y'all didn't enjoy the show? Oh, I know y'all didn't enjoy the show. I was in the chat. I seen the chat. Yeah, y'all niggas y'all don't appreciate nice stuff. That's all that is.
Every match though, every match slap.
Name me a match that didn't slap.
The Ronda Rousey one.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna tell you why that's crazy. Because the rest of the show was so good that I forgot that card. I forgot the show was on the card. I forgot that match was on the card. Yeah, and I fast forwarded. There's never a reason for me to watch I'm never going to watch kayfabe non-wrestling matches. Because we already know it's fake. So exactly. I'm not going to watch a MMA rules match when it ain't MMA rules. Just put a wrestling match on. I'm already in suspended disbelief. I'm already here. Give me a wrestling match.
And they don't even do real MMA moves. Like if you tried some of the things that Ronda and Shayna did in a real MMA, like you're like when Ronda lifted or Shayna lifted Ronda up with the armbar in a real MMA match, the arm is snapping the other way. It's not happening.
Oh, no, that's not true. We've seen a few of those where a guy locking a arm bar or something and somebody will pick him up and slam him. We've seen that a few times.
But it was a pickup to throw over the top rope.
Oh yeah, the arms come off.
And I'm like, yeah, the elbow is not supporting all of that. But you know, I tried, but I was watching with my friends who do jujitsu. They couldn't do it.
Yeah, I'm also not. I'm still not bought into the Ronda Rousey character. in that anything associated with Ronda Rousey, I forget exists. So that is why I forgot that match was on the card. But other than that, that was a Logan and Ricochet tore the house down. Brock and Cody, hell of a way to end it. I personally believe there was more money in it, but hey, they got the 3 matches. Cody goes over. The American Nightmare story continues to build. Cool. What do we get? We got the Battle Royal, LA Knight. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
The GOAT. Thank you. And I mean the way they build that. Once again, when I'm watching wrestling, I'm watching it from every aspect. So the storytelling in the match, to see LA get the push in all the big spots. Where I think it was one of the most beautiful parts is when Amos is getting put over and like he's like right at the tilt and LA comes over and gets that lat. Like you seen they were building it up for him for that night. So LA Knight going over, I was extremely pleased with that. The women's match, the triple threat match, come on. That was crescendo. That was writing.
That was one of my favorite matches of the night.
That was writing. Bianca Belair. Give her all the belts. Give her all the TV time. Put the company on her shoulders. She's got it. I don't know what else y'all wanted, man. I don't
with
know.
The cash
main
in.
Event. Then the cash in.
Yeah.
Writing. the main event. Jey Uso.
Come on.
Do y'all want to discuss this main event now or later?
No, let's get into it now since SummerSlam already happened.
Yeah, we can tie this main event into what Sheamus was saying. Matter of fact, to Cody, can you bring up what Sheamus was saying, and then we'll talk about the main event because it all ties in.
Fuck Sheamus.
Well, let's do it, man. Sheamus, he was out doing some promotion, I guess, for SummerSlam and all of this good stuff, man. He said, yeah, I mean, he has the luxury of wrestling 5 times a year. You know what I mean? That makes a big star. Let's be honest. Before he went away with COVID, people didn't give a shit about him. He was a big baby face who was wrestling Goldberg, and nobody really cared. Now, that's Sheamus' thoughts on the tribal chief himself, Roman Reigns. Ooh.
Y'all ever
He
heard
did
of
go
a
crazy.
What was that, Mouse?
Y'all ever heard of a cold take? That's what that was, an ice cold take. Because how does Sheamus know what makes a big star?
Hey, chill, don't do that to me. Don't do that to Sheamus. Chill.
Like, how does Sheamus know? It's almost like when I asked you earlier, you like, oh, the road's crazy. How would you know? Like, how does Sheamus know what makes a big star?
But do you remember how he got that push in the first place?
Who, Sheamus?
Yeah, he was Triple H's workout fucking pal. And then Triple H was like, I guess.
And we still don't give a fuck about Sheamus.
Yeah.
No, you cared about Sheamus once before. Don't care.
Not me. Not me. That's on my mama. That's on
yeah. I've also never cared about Sheamus. I've
never seen Sheamus on my TV and said, I should keep watching.
Last year, when Sheamus had his incredible run of fire matches, then as he put banger after banger after banger, that started that whole movement because he was putting on.
Did he put banger after banger out, or did Corey Graves just tell us that he was putting banger after banger out? Which one?
No, who were the matches against? It was it Walter?
I got eyes. I've seen it.
He had a good match with Gunther. He had a bunch of great matches with Drew. I want to say there was a Randy match in there. I could be wrong. Listen, I take nothing away from him as a performer, in-ring performer, but no one's coming to see Sheamus.
Yeah. Well, do you have his quote about Roman's TV time?
Yeah, he can eat a dick. There's a reason no one wants to see you and the Brawling Brutes eat a dick. We're here for the guy that is human colored. That's who we're here for.
Yo, that's what the guy that's human colored.
Like
Yo.
like Sheamus, like the gimmick's over. Go get a tan, you fucking weirdo. Like
He can't.
nah, that shit pissed me off.
He
That shit
can't.
pissed me off.
Nah, if the
That shit
Brawling
really
Brutes
pissed-
had 45 minutes a week, they would be on top right now. You don't even get it.
Yeah, on top of my grave.
This nigga killing Sheamus, man. Oh man.
Which
Why would he speak that way about the tribal chief?
Yeah, he went a little too crazy. He was like, nah, really? Y'all really fuck with Roman? Y'all really?
Okay, did
He
he
didn't
go
lie.
too crazy?
Yes.
Yes, he's talking crazy. Roman Reigns is who Raymond, let's never forget, for the almost the past 10 years, loved or hated, Roman Reigns have been putting asses in seats. Let's never forget that. Like, let's leave kayfabe alone. Let's talk about dollars and cents. Roman Reigns is the face that people are coming to see
Now.
for the last 10 years.
Since at least 2016, 17, like he's been the top guy. Minimum.
I'll give
Even when he was having that bullshit, when he had that bullshit babyface run, still putting ass in seats. You know why? Because he was selling what CM Punk couldn't get: ice cream bars. That's why.
All right,
He was the kid's favorite. Then he said, "Oh, I got something for the niggas. I got something for the niggas."
That's crazy.
Acknowledge me. Back out of Paul Heyman, middle of COVID. We said, "What?
Yeah.
You a bad guy? You a bad guy? You let the mag fly?"
You know, I think he did say that actually. He is Samoan.
He said that. He was in there giving us rap bars. Sneaky game got right. When he got his teeth fixed, when he went and got his teeth fixed, I said, "Oh, he's a real nigga." He went and got his teeth fixed and ain't been acting the same ever again.
Oh my
You gotta
god.
get in that high taper. You gotta watch him. His career shoots up with the taper. When the taper was where mine was at, kind of good. When he went and got that high taper like a nigga,
That's got him. Because that's when he started putting asses in seats. I don't know about this for all this time then. I'm talking about when he turned heel.
We're talking about a guy with 7 WrestleManias. 7. You don't get those without putting asses in seats.
What does that mean? You're the chosen one.
You don't get 7 WrestleManias without putting asses in seats.
What, three versus Brock? You got Undertaker.
3 versus Brock is crazy.
Listen, most of them were fire.
Time.
All of them ass.
Nah, not all of them.
All 3 of them ass.
The one
this guy
in
doesn't like anything. This is no fun. He doesn't like anything.
Me and Sheamus are speaking truth. Y'all don't want to hear the truth. That's what it is.
Yo, look at how you sound right now. You agree with a nigga named Sheamus.
Yes, call him
That
Sheamus.
shit substantiating. Oh yeah, me and Sheamus. The minute I hear me and who? Shame? Bro,
you don't even know a Sheamus in real life.
never.
Cool.
You wouldn't do that nigga in real life. That wouldn't be your man. And that nigga played Bebop. That nigga played Bebop in the Ninja Turtles movie.
Bro, look at that hat, bro. That's who your man's is.
Please.
This is me.
Nigga, Future was wearing that same hat when he was dropping 3 mixtapes.
Don't bring the BDs into this.
Future was rocking
into this.
Nigga, Neo wear that same hat to this day. Right now, he's wearing that hat.
Oh my god.
Fuck Neo, boy had ass too.
I was about to say, what did Neo do? But I already know. Yeah, I'm not even gonna get into that.
Hey man, look, Sheamus, is he talking crazy?
Yes.
Is he wrong?
Yes.
No.
Oh my god.
Money talks. Money talks.
It does.
Money talks. And
Money is
Sheamus
the bottom line.
can't make the company none.
I want to know who Sheamus's alternative is. Like, if you don't think Roman is him.
He said him. He said, give me bloody dollars on TV. I'll make me a star.
Yeah.
This nigga's a pirate? The fuck?
Sheamus a pirate. That's crazy.
He might be.
Yeah, I think that was the dumbest. It was that was almost like that was like Ricochet saying it. Like that was like
Caught it straight.
that was like the girl from the Viking Raiders saying that. Like, bitch, you're lucky you're here. Shut up. Shut your mouth.
All right.
You know what we should have heard? When Sheamus was saying that, I wish somebody would say, huh? Huh? How many hours? And right before he said, it doesn't matter, jabroni. You're Sheamus. Shut your mouth. Know your role. And get back to the Brawling Brutes.
That's all he got.
Goddamn, before we have you in a motherfucking, before we have you in one of them stupid ass matches you used to be back in 2008, 2009, 2010. Don't act like we forgot.
Shit, they not gonna violate my son Shamo like that.
Yeah, let's not act like we forgot the matches you was in. Since you acting like you so much better than people, let's not act like you forgot where you came from.
This nigga Mouse talking to Sheamus like he did something new personally.
Listen, I really love Roman, son. So I don't play about Roman, son. Like, watch your fucking mouth.
Yeah.
Look, we all love Roman, but I'm saying after this weekend, bro, that you could tell like the direction to me. I'm like, yo, nah. Like even in the chat, I'm like, yo, these niggas they overbooking this shit, bro. Like y'all niggas is dragging.
Elaborate.
Because why would they have y'all did all this shit? Jay versus Roman again. Jay defending his brother's honor. This, that, and the third. To have Jay just come and betray the nigga right after the tribal warfare match or whatever it is. Jimmy to come to betray his mans right after tribal warfare. Bro, this shit don't. Why wouldn't y'all have him do that at Money in the Bank before he pinned Roman? This shit would have made sense then. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all trying to do this shit now.
That wouldn't have made any sense in Money in the Bank because you had the Sammy shit going on.
Did they?
Nah.
They didn't have no.
What was Money in the Bank? What was the main event at Money in the Bank?
It was the tag team match. Solo and,
it was Solo. It was Solo. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. It was Solo and Roman against them.
Mm-hmm. So I'm like, yo, I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, bro, like, y'all did all this shit to now. Like, I don't even care if Roman still got the, but like, we all know Jay wasn't gonna win anyways. But to me, I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, bro, y'all for real? Like, y'all did all of this, and it's 12:30 at night, and this nigga this match was 45 minutes, and the warfare, it wasn't even maximum warfare in the match. I'm looking at like, bro, it wasn't minimal. It was like, it was medium warfare in the match. But I'm like, bro.
And they changed the rules of the match, too.
You want these niggas to fight over a volcano, bro? Like, what do you want?
Yeah.
I almost said something.
You want these niggas to fight on like a Crash Bandicoot island? Like, what the fuck did you want, bro?
I wanted niggas around the ring talking about who, like on some shit like that.
With some tiki torches.
I don't think you can say that. I'm not sure you can say that. Hey, I'm new here, but I have a job. I don't think you can say that, buddy.
It's his first HR complaint.
Right?
That
Ain't no
crazy.
HR.
That's crazy.
I am HR. Henry Ruggs. Anyways. Yo, this Roman shit, bro, I just feel like they overbooking it. And honestly, like, I was like, bro, y'all just booking this shit as you go. I don't think they got a real direction of like how they want to end shit. It's just like, all right, what do we got this week?
Y'all agree with him?
Oh, I think that they're switching Solo, and I feel like that part's been overlooked this entire time. Like, Solo's gonna do something now because Roman hit him like 3 different times that match with some shit. So I just feel like,
going like,
so things are moving around. You know, they're gonna convert Jimmy back over to the Uso, side of everything, and then Roman's gonna be by himself. But it takes time.
Look, man, I gotta bring this graphic up because this graphic plays into what my argument on things. And this graphic here is why they doing what they do. SummerSlam makes history being the most watched, the most gross, the highest selling SummerSlam of all time. And this goes to show that it's about the money. They know they have something with this bloodline thing and they don't want to let it end. So guess what? They pulling shit from out their ass to make this shit work, as we seen at SummerSlam. It's like they doing shit that don't even make sense in my personal opinion, just to continue the story. So, hey,
That's how I feel too.
that's my take on it.
And I fuck with all the, I love Roman, I love Jay, Jimmy, all of them. You feel me? But to me, I'm like, bro, this shit is not making. Y'all dragging this shit, and it's y'all extra dragging it because it's 12:30 at night, and I'm over here still watching these niggas.
Yo, why you keep saying 12:30 at night, bro? Like, what's up?
He was tired on a Saturday.
Yeah, he was tired on a Saturday, doing all that weird shit with that light on.
Bro, nah, SummerSlam. So, yo, Triple H, if you're watching this, please 7:00 start times. That's all I ask.
Can I get my opinion on this?
Go ahead.
I think Manny has a good eye on what's going on here. I think the two.
Real quick before you go, I just want to preface this by saying we was talking about this in the chat where we was saying I said it was overbooked and y'all said it was underbooked. So I want to hear how y'all think it's underbooked.
Paul Heyman said somewhere that they're not even in Act 3 yet. Jesus Christ. When he used the term Act 3, I said these niggas are operating at a level high above what the typical wrestling fan is used to seeing. Typical wrestling fans live in a pay-per-view to pay-per-view timeline. Everything happens in this capsule. So 4 weeks, boom, boom, boom. You get your weekly program, boom, 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 boom. None of this matters anymore.
Facts.
These writers have taken what is done usually in indies and on theater and in movies and in soap operas and are performing it to a T every single show out. This is the single greatest storyline since the how do you say this? Since the potential the invasion had. The potential of the invasion storyline could have been the greatest thing wrestling I've ever seen. Instead, we got a really good 3 weeks. And then it was like, which I get, right? I get the business, you gotta crush your enemy. So go put all the WCW belts on WWF guys. I get it. This storyline is the greatest storyline in wrestling. It will go down as a great storyline in wrestling. But the simple fact is, this is theater. They're not even in Act 3. Look at all that's transpired since the pandemic to now.
3 years.
Main event Jay Uso, Jimmy bowing down, Jay coming over, Paul Heyman. Then you bring in Sami Zayn. You get rid of him. You create the tension within the family. Everyone is still, holding on to these core values of the Samoa and the tribal way. And then when it's all said and done, we know at the end of this, just like any theater act, we know the antagonist is going to end up alone. We know that. It's the story of how we get there. And right now, in my opinion, if I'm reading this thing right, if I'm a betting man, I'm willing to put $500 on it. It's going to go one of two ways. Either Paul Heyman, remember that picture I showed y'all? Paul Heyman is the single greatest wrestling heater we've ever seen. If you look at the way Paul Heyman stood behind Jimmy, that wasn't by accident. You look at that look he gave Jay. And then you look at the look on Roman's face. He's confused. He has no idea what's going on. So either one of two things happened. Paul Heyman found a way to manipulate Jimmy to come back and say this was bad. This is bad for tribal family. We need this not to happen. Or two, which is what I really think is happening, Jimmy doesn't understand why Jay is main event Jay and why he gets the push and why he gets the chance for the title and he doesn't. So now we have a bloodline storyline that happens minus Roman Reigns. What? And you niggas are confused? Y'all think they're pulling shit out their ass? These niggas are moonwalking. These niggas are operating on a writing level that has not been seen in the WWE ever.
Facts.
I rest my case.
Mouse, that was great. That was great. You did a great job breaking that down.
You're about to disrespect me. I know you are.
Yeah. Here we go. Now he wants it with Sami Zayn and Sheamus.
Look, nah, but yeah, I wouldn't wish that on us. I wouldn't do that. But
we want Sami Zayn and Sheamus in a cage match.
Yeah.
Miles, you did a great job breaking that down, but you actually fell for it. You actually fell for it. Paul Heyman said they in the third act, they in the third inning, whatever he said. I'm not sure the exact quote. And you fell for it. You actually believed it. You know, and you named everything that happened, and you said they only in the third act, the third inning of it. Fam, you sat there and fell for it. You know damn well that now they are pulling shit. They're trying to make shit work. The whole shit with Sammy, cool, got that out the way. The Usos are done. Like this shit is. They're trying to find a way to get people like you, Mouse, who's believing his words. This shit is done, man. This shit is dead.
You don't think they have everything like mapped out though?
Fans. This is the goddamn problem with wrestling fans. Y'all niggas gotta watch more theater. Y'all niggas gotta watch more indie films. I'm telling y'all, bro. They're operating outside of wrestling rules here, and I think that is what is. I don't want to be disrespectful, say confusing for y'all, but I think maybe that's what's not connecting, because this is being done not in a typical wrestling writing way. This type of writing, and the reason why I said in the chat that they're actually underbooking it, because my only complaint is you're doing all this with four characters. Mm-hmm. There's a lot more family that we could. There's a lot more talent we could bring up. The Fatu family, the Fatu brothers. You could also bring up, I mean, you know, Trinity didn't have to leave, but whatever. You could also bring up The Rock's daughter. There's a lot more talent. You can also, like I said in the chat, you can also go the WCW NWO route, red, blue, red, black, white, and black, where you now have factions within the WWE universe siding with the family, and then really inciting some real. I think this is being done beautifully. If you want to say I fell for it, hook, line, and sinker, but isn't that what we're in wrestling for? I don't think they're pulling things out their ass. I think that is a argument that could be made for either side, right? Like I could say this is being done beautifully, but you could tell me, hey, they're pulling it out the ass. Either way, it's working. It's putting asses in seats, and it's keeping people watching weekly programming. And I think if the indies, because this is something that the indies do very well. The indies have always been good with factions. They just don't have good stories to keep the factions going. And obviously, the indies don't have weekly programming. Mm-hmm. If WWE could pull some of that inspiration from the indies and mix it with this A1 writing that they're doing right now, we could be watching this for the next 5 years.
I don't know if I want to see this shit for the next 5. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's been 3 years. I cannot. This shit is longer than the Tyler Perry play, bro. I cannot see this shit for another 2-3 years, man.
Tyler Perry plays only an hour. All right,
bro. Them plays used to be fucking 3 hours, all types of shit.
That's because your family was buying the bootleg. Those are 2 plays in one DVD.
That was real, yo. The real ones had the Tyler Perry bootlegs.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
Selling it right outside of churches across the National Community College.
Yeah. What a throwback.
Shouts to NCC. But yeah, you're not wrong about like what you're saying. You're actually right about what you're saying. I'll say that. You're right about what you're saying.
Take that.
It is the bottom line. Money is the bottom line. Let's get this straight. Cody, can you pull that graphic back up about how it broke records in every single which way? So you're not wrong. However,
largest gate for any non-WrestleMania event ever. I want you out of all of these, the most important one to me, the most important one says highest merchandise sales for any non-WrestleMania event ever. That's is all these other ones can be finagled and manipulated. The highest merch sales, that's what's letting me know this is real deal.
What about the most watch one? The most watch is crazy to me.
Most watch doesn't matter to me anymore because of the working in this shit. You understand, like when somebody says most watch, they're pooling multiple things. So they're taking the clicks, social media, how many people talked about it on social, how many videos are circulating. Like they're not just talking about a binary who's sitting in front of the TV watching it. They're talking about, so those numbers can be pulled and it's like, all right, sure, most watched. Who cares? And honestly, telling me it's the most watched, even if it is a binary, just sit in front of TV, doesn't really impress me now because there's just more access. Mm-hmm. If you were telling me that when people had to buy a $69.99 pay-per-view instead of just buying a $9.99 subscription, you get what I'm saying? So those the real-time money matters. The merch, that's what's telling the truth.
And the ad revenue that they're
making. The ad revenue. The ad revenue and the merch are the two that matter the most from a business standpoint and from an impressive standpoint.
Yeah. Because that C4 sponsorship on like for certain matches.
They had C4 sponsorship. They had a Rocket Mortgage sponsorship.
Slim Jim.
And they had the Slim Jim joint.
Yeah. And the C4 thing was flagrant where Bianca Belair comes out, literally goes
swag.
Twist her hair.
I ain't gonna lie. I said, oh, y'all almost boxing for real.
Yeah.
And she came out last, I think.
Yeah, so she got the full thing.
Yeah, she's the one. She's the one.
Yeah.
Went into the ring, handed a couple to the opponents. Like, here you go.
She throwing them shits out of fucking table. Hell yeah. You get a C4.
If you want a C4, give me a hell yeah.
Yeah.
But nah, like I was saying, about you made a great point. But I still look. I'm rolling. Like I said, I love these niggas still. But we gotta see this shit. It gotta wind down somewhere, bro. Like,
but you know, it's
no way y'all are in the third inning, dog. Like,
no, but it's not. Think about it. Once Roman like loses the titles and has nobody on his side,
oh my goodness,
then a whole new thing begins off of that.
Oh my goodness, it's beautiful.
Yeah, so it's a whole redemption arc that happens after that we're gonna deal with. So
he gets it.
Come on, I'm here.
Yeah, maybe I
get it.
It's a 100% anime fucking. You've seen it in like every mobster gangster movie where they lose everything and now they have to figure it out. Exactly.
It's Godfather. The rise to the top, the inevitable betrayal and you fall, and then you get Godfather 3.
Yeah.
We don't want that.
Listen, Godfather is what, 12 hours a movie, 13 hours a movie?
When it's all said and done, it's 13 hours, yeah.
So we're going to have to be dealing with this for a while, and they're doing that on purpose. I mean, the Rick Rubin, Paul Heyman interview, he basically broke it down on there, what we're about to get.
You said Rick Rubin and Paul Heyman?
It's one of the greatest interviews I've ever heard in my entire life.
I didn't even know that was out.
It's 3 hours of Paul Heyman and Rick Rubin breaking down. Like an hour and a half of it is them breaking down the Roman Reigns situation, and then the other hour and a half is just Paul Heyman talking about the creation of what goes into wrestling. Great interview.
Paul Heyman, he's one of the greatest wrestling minds we've ever had the pleasure.
Exactly. And now imagine Rick Rubin being mad mystical, like, so what are your thoughts when you're thinking about the first toe hold in a match? I'm like, all right, here we go. I'm telling you.
Look, man.
We know. We know. You just want punch him in the face, pin him next week. We do
it. That's why he's a Sheamus fan.
It's right down to the action.
Nah, man.
I need less Godfather and more Baby Boy in my wrestling.
Well, that's crazy. I was just watching Baby Boy. I literally sat here was like, you know what we do right now? Baby Boy.
I'm watching Baby Boy, nigga.
You said less Godfather, more Baby Boy.
That's the problem right there.
That is the problem. You niggas can't appreciate A1.
Baby Boy.
Baby boy is cinema.
Exactly.
It's on film.
It's on film.
It's on film.
It
Look.
exists.
You had to go to the movies and see it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. But look, man, I'm gonna run down a couple of these. If anything sticks out, I mean, we can go ahead and jump into it.
Hey.
Oh my God, here we go. Not you too, Mel. Not you too, Mel.
Watch your mouth, freaky man.
Oh God.
You's a freaky ass nigga.
What we got, bro? What we
Come
got?
on.
Look, man, it was 26 years of Michael Cole. You know what I'm saying? It's been 26 years of Michael Cole. Michael Cole, he's also moved over to Monday Night Raw as well. He'll be on Raw with Wade Barrett, but he will also still be on SmackDown with KP and Corey Graves. And this move was due to Endeavor wanting Michael Cole as the face of WWE commentary. So I completely understand that. Big shouts out to Michael Cole holding it down. We also have Kari Sane also reportedly returning to the WWE. PW Insiders Mike Johnson reported she has come to terms to returning with the company as she left in 2021. So Kari Sane is reportedly back.
Take on.
Yes. Io Sky's champ. Her and Asuka had the tag team. I'm looking forward to that. And I gotta hit this drop right here.
Oh, I'm hurt. Oh, my neck and my back.
Because Sonya Deville tore her MCL, you know what I'm saying? And she was one half of the women's tag team champions. She'll be out for some time, of course. And that leads me to this question. Are those women's tag team titles cursed?
I'm trying to tell y'all, man.
I'm not saying nothing about it. It's set up. It's a setup to get me canceled. I'm not saying it.
Hey, this platform is all yours, man.
Nope, sure not.
Yo, can you put the ISO on mouse, please?
The ISO?
Yeah.
I got you.
Yo, I like the fact that Manny just dipped off to probably like take a piss. He ain't even say nothing. Nigga just bounced, muted and turned his camera off.
I think it's great. I think the women tag team titles represent a great opportunity for women's wrestling to progress, and be shown more light on TV and in live events. That's my statement, and that's what I'm going with.
Not mad at it.
I agree.
All right, man. We gonna move right along. We moving right along. Already.
Podcast full of 4 niggas. You thought you was gonna get me? Yeah, just fuck out of here.
Hey, man, I tried. I tried, man.
Anybody ever tell you like the nigga from the Shy?
Who?
You.
From the Shy.
You like
me?
Yeah, you like Emmett.
I never watched The Shy, so
y'all can pull up everything else. Pull up a picture of Emmett from the Shy.
All right, man. Let me.
I just.
All right, man. Yo, I'm about to.
It's this one picture specifically too.
Yo, it's the one picture, right? Nah, I gotta bring it back up because I was so tight. I exit out the shit. I ain't even.
That's ridiculous.
Damn, that's crazy. I can't even say what I want to say. We live on air. We cool. All right, man. Look.
You were the reason I got into this business. Now I have the reason to. Oh my God.
What's this? What is this? What's this? We supposed to care about this?
Ronda Rousey. She posted a picture on IG and she posted the caption where you were the reason I got into this business. Now I have no reason to stay. That's Ronda to Shayna on IG, and Shayna was on Monday Night Raw, basically alluded to the fact that Ronda is gone. So, I mean, no more Ronda Rousey.
Bye.
But she just said she has a reason to stay.
Has no reason to stay.
Oh.
Go be a family woman.
That's I read the same thing, Manny. That must be our community college.
Hey, let's back up.
Community college plus White Claws. Not a recipe for success. Oh, no reason. Okay, my fault. Yeah, I can't read. My fault.
I was in special education.
Yo, Ronda, I'm gonna be honest with you. You've been here for 5 years. I'm good, bro. Thank you for your contributions.
4 years, 364 days too long.
Hey, man. She got how many championships? She won like 3 championships.
How many should she have won?
That's the difference. So what you say? I'm not about to talk about women business.
I'm talking about wrestling business. I'm not talking about women as all. I'm talking about Ronda fucking Rousey specifically. That's what I'm talking about. And I've never. One thing there are 2 words I've never said associated with Ronda Rousey. Good match. Never said those 2 words ever.
I was about to ask that. What's her best match? But
Sasha Banks.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say.
No, we said what was Ronda's best match, not Sasha's.
Yeah.
The way they seen Sasha carry Ronda in that match and to disrespect her the way they did.
I'm not doing that, man.
I still don't know what they did to her.
All of the assholes should melt together. They shouldn't be able to shit. None of them.
Yo,
You some freaky ass nigga.
No one in that company should be able to shit for what they did to that girl. She had to put on. She had to carry that match.
Yo, this nigga tweaking.
It's boss time.
Yo, you got me scared.
Nah, man.
Yo, Ronda, goodbye, man. Yo, like I said, thank you. Sayonara. Go be a family lady. You know what I'm saying? You got children to raise, chickens to chick.
Come on, man. We're not going to give Ronda. Ronda is the reason, man.
The reason for what?
Legit Trini Queen.
The women main evented a WrestleMania. Let's be real. She's the reason. She started it. If it wasn't for Ronda that first time, that wouldn't have went down.
So what main event are you talking about?
The triple threat.
What, Charlotte?
Yeah,
with Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and Ronda at WrestleMania.
Sasha was in that match?
No, Sasha.
Don't listen to Manny. Listen to me.
I was probably drunk. I don't remember that.
Anyways, I'm not ready to do that to Ronda. It just so happened she ran across some bad luck, and her promos was never good. So
she was okay at wrestling, nothing crazy.
It's easy to shit on her, especially due to what she done in the later half of her run. So, but the first half wasn't that bad.
Send Ronda to hell.
It wasn't bad because we gave her a bly though. We let it rock because it was like, all right, she's new, she's gonna get better. She never got better. So that's why we was letting the first half rock.
That match with Triple H and Stephanie was.
Look what you're referring to. Like, the very
a good match. It was probably one of the best matches on that Mania.
Look at that.
That was the one in what Mania was that? 34. I gotta run that back.
Was that when they ran it back in New Orleans?
Mm-hmm. I really want to say that Mania was trash. I gotta look back at it.
And that's why it was one of the best matches. Oh man. All right. I guess we done there. We good with that. You guys love it. We like it. This is Indies Aren't Real, Volume 7.
Here we go.
Bro, you know what I noticed about these segments? It's always the last clip that be the most flagrant one. Like the nigga got set on fire and thrown like into a table. He didn't
But
even hit the table.
the ref set him on fire.
Yeah, that's what got me too. How the ref set you on fire?
Yo.
That's
What's
the
up with
indie
these
shit.
guys in fire?
That's that indie shit, bro.
Oh
Yeah,
my
niggas
god.
in
Gotta
the
make a
indie
name for yourself.
Niggas
God
love
bless.
fire. Niggas love glass and light bulbs.
Just for the record, this was a terrible. WrestleMania 31 was a terrible fucking card.
We're gonna talk about that shit some other
Sorry.
day. 31, San Francisco.
It was fucking bad.
Was it San Francisco?
I think so.
WrestleMania 31. No, that was
Santa
in
Clara.
Santa Clara.
That was the Seth Rollins and Randy Orton joint. That was the cash in. Yeah, I know.
That was the Sting body.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, this was bad. This was bad. Stinky.
I don't even know what else was on it. Hey man, look, there's one thing in particular before we move on that I want to talk about, and I'm pretty sure I don't know if you got it in the notes, Cody, but yo, early in the week we seen I don't know it was a South African like leader. This nigga was liberating his people, going crazy, talking about how you feel me, how he want to be free and have economic freedom. You feel me? I think from the French, whatever it is, and he was liberating his people. And he literally ended his speech with John Cena's theme song while chanting on a platform while the shit was going up. And I thought that was the most marvelous shit I ever saw in my life. You know what I'm saying? If y'all have not seen the clip, I don't know if you have that clip, Cody. If you got it pulled up, can you play that real quick?
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. When we allow freedom ring, when we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
Need more of that. Need more.
I want you to grow up. That's what I want. I want everyone involved to grow up.
You know, putting Cena's theme at the end of his speech, it might just make it 3 times better, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways.
But this is the nigga that has a problem understanding the family, the Civil War storyline, the Bloodline storyline. I just want. All right.
I understand the storyline. Just yo, Mal, I went to community college, bro. Cut me some slack. I went to NCC, man. Take it easy.
Not too much on Eve.
Word, not too much on me. Not too much on me. Oh man, yo, what else do we? Is that all we have for news and rumors?
I guess so, man. I guess that's all we really have, man. But hold on. What's this right here? I didn't put this in here. I don't know what this is.
Oh, that's your man's plate.
Rate the plate.
That's your man's plate.
Well,
this nigga. Manny, can you describe this plate to us, please?
All right, so what y'all got here is a very traditional Jamaican meal. You already know.
There's nothing traditional about this. Your hookah cold over rice.
You know, we got the cabbage, the sweet plantain, and then, you know, Yeah, I'm not even gonna. I've had this picture on my phone for like 6 years, and the one time I posted as a joke, my Twitter has been like just. I've never had so many Jamaicans mad at me in my entire life. But
Yo,
yeah, shout out. Yeah.
shit.
Yo, I had Jamaican Independence Day. That was a very dark day for me, apparently.
This
Not as
nigga,
dark as what's on this plate, but you know.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna hold you. This is disgusting, Chief.
nigga tweeted that on Jamaican Independence. That's why Jamaicans wanted to kill you, nigga. Because you posted this shit. You want to violate on Independence Day.
I didn't think it was gonna go up like that. I really didn't, but 2 million views later, here we are.
You got to go on IG Live and sing Taliban's to apologize.
In a somber tone.
Yo, what's next, man?
Look, man, let's get into it, man. This week in wrestling.
Acknowledge me.
Rhea Ripley. The strongest, the fastest. I'm that.
I don't miss this week in wrestling.
This week in wrestling, man. This week in wrestling, man. I want to start off by saying I do not care about a Shinsuke Nakamura heel turn. And this is how I'm gonna keep it brief, but once they did the backstage segment with Sami Zayn getting hurt and all of this stuff, and they was looking for a replacement and everything. And Seth was backstage. He was doing a little interview segment, and Nakamura pulls up, and Nakamura was like, all right, he down to tag team with them and stuff. I'm like, cool. The way Shinsuke looked at Son, I was like, yeah, he about to kill Cody. That's what I thought. I'm like, all right, I already know this is about to play out like this. He fucked around and hit Seth, and now I'm just like, damn. Because now it's looking like Seth versus Nakamura in a World Heavyweight Championship feud, which I don't want to see at all. So.
What's wrong with that, though?
This nigga doesn't like anything. Oh my God. What do you want? Sheamus versus Seth Rollins? Like, what the fuck?
With Sheamus winning.
That'd actually be fire.
Bro, fuck out of here, bro.
Fam, you want to see Nakamura challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship the way he's been performing as of late?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's exactly what I want.
This is Surf. I'm chilling Nakamura.
We don't know what he's gonna do with Seth, though.
I know. Put us to sleep. That's exactly what he's gonna do.
Nah, bro.
Yo, I'll say that this isn't the same Nakamura. You feel me? This is Nakamura with a little bit of edge. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like Edge either.
Wait,
don't have him come back and face Seth. I'm cool.
Did y'all see that Seth Rollins Logan Paul interview?
Yeah.
Did you hear how many things he needs surgery on that he said he's just putting off?
I told you this nigga got like a severed spine and shit.
Well, yeah, he said he needs back surgery on both his knees. His ankles be hurting. He gets headaches.
All right, that's that Manny Jannetty shit.
So I'm sitting here and like every time I see Seth Rollins in like a feud with somebody, I'm like, I wonder if this is gonna be the one where he like kayfabe gets hurt so that he can actually get the real life surgery that he needs.
I do think this is that run for him. I think he gets the belt, makes a great run for a couple months, and then we're not going to see him for a while.
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out who he loses to.
Definitely not Shinsuke Nakamura, but I'm not mad at.
I also thought Balor was going over. I'm super surprised by that booking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
low-key, I wanted him to go over, but it's all right.
But Triple H really loves the long title reigns. Like,
not everybody needs that shit though, man.
Bro, Austin Theory is top 7 all time of U.S. title reigns in WWE history. He's top 7. He's 7th right now.
That stat don't even sound. That shit sound like some.
He just really loves long ass title reigns for whatever reason.
It goes back to the old days, the Bruno Martinos and that stuff.
That shit wasn't real. Bruno Sammartino wasn't real though. Like that's some
it's the Mandela effect.
Wilt Chamberlain
that's some that's some Wilt Chamberlain shit.
He fought once every 6 months.
Oh, he on his Roman Reigns.
Yeah. Okay.
Same difference.
Bro, you about to have a bunch of Italians outside your crib right now, bro.
Niggas about to sling meatballs at your fucking head.
Hey, yo.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
You some freaky ass nigga.
Yo, what's
Anyways,
bro, them white clothes got you acting different, bro.
I just wanted to mention Nakamura. That's it.
but I'm saying, what's wrong with Nakamura and Seth though?
Yeah.
Like
That shit whack.
How?
Have you seen Nakamura wrestle?
Have you seen Nakamura wrestle over his career?
Yes.
I'm not going to allow 2 years of terrible booking to stain that man's stellar career from New Japan to NXT to I'm not gonna let 2 years sully that. Like you're bugging out. And then he's getting in there with Seth freaking Rollins. We're in for, as they would say back in my day, a barn burner. A slobber knocker.
This match is gonna be at least 3 cups of ramen noodles on the scale of 5. At least.
What is that saying?
It's gonna be
not saying shit.
It's gonna be
Seth
decent.
Rollins. Seth Rollins could go in there with me right now, and I do the same shit. Like,
but now it's Seth.
It's
Nakamura.
What you're gonna do is complain. Really? Really?
Oh, that's the finish of the match? Really?
Sheamus would have put me on the ropes and gave me a clubbing.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
He's not wrong.
And then you would have got mad at Seth for mistaking you. He's like, hey, you're the guy from the show.
All right, here we go.
Aren't you Denzel Valentine?
Nah, that's Denzel Valentine. He violated you more saying that than Mouse did by calling you Emmy from the show. But nah, you got to give Nakamura a blind, bro. Like this might be good. You feel? I'm not gonna call it a barn burner because last time we said that about a knock match was him and AJ Styles, and that didn't deliver.
That was 7 years ago,
and that's the last time he been relevant. Since he ain't been relevant since, nigga. Because on this show he had a match with Bronson Reed, and that shit was made. So
it's Bronson
Reed isn't good. He's just
better than Nakamura right now.
Come on, man.
All right.
Bronson Reed ain't put on more. All right.
I like Bronson Reed.
He's not been putting on more bangers than Nakamura.
Yeah, because he's getting suplexed by Chad Gable. So, come on.
Who hasn't? All right. You know what?
These are terrible takes by Cody. These are
real.
Terrible.
Y'all look, and I figured it out. Y'all just hate the truth. That's what it is. Me and Sheamus been spitting the truth at y'all, and y'all be like, no, it's the truth. We don't.
Whenever you leave a statement off with me and Sheamus, you automatically are wrong.
That's cool. Because me and Sheamus speak the truth.
You and Sheamus are two niggas who have not said anything that made sense yet.
Me and Shamo? Me and the guy Shamo?
Sheamus is the furthest thing from a nigga. It's like, let's be clear. Sheamus is very far. That is not a Negro man.
According to Cody, he is.
Bronson Reed been back for how many months? Put on more bangers than Nakamura did for the past.
Because he's letting Chad Gable slow suplex him? All right.
Run. I seen Nakamura go in there and stink it up with Ciampa. Nigga just stinking it up. Man, you expect me to be excited to see him face the World Heavyweight Champion? No. I don't want to see this shit.
All right, so if they do have a fire match, then what are you going to...
He's going to say, that's what you're supposed to do.
You got to come back here and walk all that shit back.
No, he's going to be like, I mean, it was okay. It should have been better, though.
It could have been better.
Yeah.
No,
it's Nakamura.
See, niggas don't listen either. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. But if it's good, I'm going to say it's good. I'm not interested in it. That's all.
Tough crowd, man. Tough crowd.
Yeah, right?
Tough crowd.
He's like this every episode.
Yeah.
Okay. He's getting my blood boiling. Man.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my
I'm here. Look, man, I already made what anybody else want to add something what happened this week in wrestling? The floor is yours.
Yeah, Cody stunk it up. Cody had a Nakamura performance on this podcast.
I think he's talking about Cody Rhodes. And Cody Rhodes had a match. Who that nigga face?
The Miz and what's his name?
Ooh,
LA
good.
Knight.
Ooh, great fucking segment.
Let's talk.
Great segment.
I want people were saying that it could be over for LA Knight because he flubbed the line. You feel me? They say,
But he recovered good.
LA Knight flubs lines all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah, he does.
they were saying he's looking iffy in the light.
Okay, if that isn't true,
Y'all
LA Knight is probably the best performer in the WWE, not named Seth Rollins.
What do you mean, like overall?
Overall, like in ring.
Manny don't even agree. That nigga Manny was like, hold on, wait, let me get this straight.
Niggas be
I'm talking about complete package. I'm not talking about isolating thing. I'm not like, of course, there's a bunch of new talent up there. But if we're talking about a complete package, who's ready for a belt tomorrow? It's LA Knight.
I am worried though that the Miz might not be a great pairing because when it comes down to the match, it's probably not going to be the most compelling.
Yeah, but it's not. I don't think it's meant to be. I think you put Miz with someone. You put Miz with your up and coming face, so that your face can still stay a tweener.
Mm-hmm.
And Miz is just so easy to hate that your guy doesn't have to fully go face to get over.
Yeah, because I think the promos are going to be way better. Like the promo they just did was amazing, but when it comes down to the match, it's going to be, probably 10, 15 minutes of, a match. Nothing crazy. It's not going to be anything we haven't, seen.
They're going to have a Monday Night Raw match.
Exactly. Exactly. But the promos leading up to it, it's going to, it's going to be amazing.
It's going to up its stock.
Yeah. So I do see what they're doing with this because, they gave LA Knight the win that we all wanted. Nobody else could have won that battle royal, but now I want to see what they
Bronson
do.
Reed, according to Cody.
He actually was rooting for Sheamus over LA Knight at the
end. I'm not gonna say that because I'm gonna let my co-hosts get their fingers off, and then I'll talk last.
But I do want to see where it goes from here because I know Miz is going to be a stepping stone for LA Knight.
Yeah, definitely. I want to bring up the new and improved Street Profits real quick.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Slow down, partner.
I thought we were still on LA Knight.
Here we go. I like LA Knight, so Cody's about to hate him. Go ahead.
Nah, I just wanted to add in because, like you were saying about the match and everything. Like with these two, I think obviously like the promo segments is what we want to see and everything. But I wouldn't write off the match. I wouldn't write off the match being, what I'm saying, lackluster or anything like that. I think Miz is in a spot to where, as of late, Miz hasn't been in the ring like that. He's been being looked at as they've been booking him in a way that he's less than what he's been capable of. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is an opportunity for the Miz to even step in the ring, and with LA Knight, who's already hungry to take his stock even higher, they could probably go in there and do something. So I wouldn't just dismiss that as well. But I definitely agree with everything you guys are saying.
LA Knight, salute.
Great segment, by the way.
Yeah, I thought it was great also.
He did wear skinny jeans with Timbs at the Mets game to throw the opening pitch.
Swag.
And he cut the sleeves off to make it a vest. Very nasty, but
very, very Queens.
Bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that shit to like an Oreo. Isn't he from like Maryland?
Let's see.
He could have took that shit.
Knight? You talking about my boy LA Knight?
He's from Maryland, bro. He could have took that to an Orioles game, bro.
Yeah.
Go dap up Gunnar Henderson, bro. Like, I'm not thinking did that shit at City Field.
He part of the culture though. LA Knight, he be repping, he be putting on.
Ooh, LA Knight is 40.
Yeah. That's what the Miz told him. He was like, "Yo, fam, you've been doing this for 20 years. You're not embarrassed?"
Just now getting here.
They was doing it. LA Knight was like, "Look, I ain't like you." I was like, "Damn, what you mean? What that mean?"
Basically called him pussy.
He was like, "You let niggas step all over you. Not me though."
Yeah, Miz, you've been making a living for the last 15 years, letting people beat you up.
Listen, man, he got the Ferragamo on. You know.
All right, Heath Slater.
Yo, if you would have called him Heath Slater,
that
would have been crazy. Yeah.
That's why I can't be on the writing team. I would be in it. Do it. Just do it.
Yeah.
I would be sitting, and I would be sitting when they're rehearsing their lines. I would be sitting at the ring, full code switch too. Do it. Just do it. Go in. Go do it. Do it. Just say it.
Nobody's gonna care. Nobody's gonna notice.
No one's gonna notice. Just call him Heath Slater. Just do it. You really think I should do Mouse? You really think I should do it? Psst, fucking do it. Do it. I'd be in fucking gorilla like, oh, he did it.
This nigga is tripping. That's what you thinking in your head type shit. But hey man, look, I want to talk about these. We didn't get to talk about them last week. The new and improved Street Profits. They're finally here. I don't know if we got a graphic for it, but I think we've gotten to the point where we bullied Angelo Dawkins so bad that he had to switch his swag up and put a suit on.
What was that suit made out of?
Polyester.
Sweatpants.
Sweatband.
It's a Nike tech suit.
Yeah, I'm scared.
It says sweatpants.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This scares me. It has so much potential. It scares me.
Yo, why?
Bobby Lashley cannot be the vocal piece of this stable.
Right.
I don't think he's meant to be the vocal piece of the stable. I think he's just like
one. He's the leader.
He's the leader, but he don't speak for him.
He does. Have you been watching what's going on? He's the one doing the talking.
Bro, well, one, they ain't do much yet. They just came out and beat some niggas up. You feel me?
He came out, yeah. Oh, and then the other vignette from last week where they're sipping champagne. Hey, man, you know what they can do? Like, bro, Bobby Lashley can't fucking talk. He needs a look. He's in the middle. He is proposition. He is the leader of this faction. It won't work.
Yo, can you go back to that blurry picture?
Yeah, right. 180p.
Come on, man. Right? Don't do that. Don't do that. We run a professional organization right now.
I don't know about that.
Nigga put up the blurriest pictures, son.
I couldn't even tell who was on there.
We just seen a lot of shoulders.
Yeah, was that Barry Bonds?
Nigga said we just seen a lot of shoulders. Huh? That's crazy. All right, man. Yeah. But y'all go ahead, man.
I honestly I don't get this. Why does Bobby Lashley always need a stable at this point?
Have you seen him by himself?
No, but I'm just saying, like, his character, why would his character just flock from group to group to group?
You call him a groupie?
You call him a stable hopper?
He might be. Bro, this is like
a faction phony?
It's his 4th faction since he came back.
What was the first? What was the other? I know about Hurt Business.
The other one was wasn't he in the stable with like Sheamus, Drew McIntyre, or like Rusev or something like that?
No.
I don't know.
I thought he was in a stable with like a bunch of like where they were just bad guys. Just hanging out being bad guys.
You gotta get your facts right.
Bro, facts don't matter.
According to you, of course. It's Manny.
Yo, here's my only like discrepancy. Angelo Dawkins.
Montez is just a star, bro.
Fact.
That is a fact.
I'm looking at this picture. Montez is just a star, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at this picture and I'm looking at how wrinkly this nigga's suit jacket is. Bro, you couldn't pass an iron, some heat over that bitch, bro. Come on, man.
What else you want, bro?
We supposed to be suited and booted, and you'd like, bro, this nigga,
Eve is baby steps, bro.
Come on, bro. But look, all right, take the picture down. This nigga looked like he took his suit out of the shit and was like this and put the bitch on. I'm like, come on, dog. Nah, we got to do better than this, man.
He just had it in the bathroom with the hot water on.
Nigga let the steam do the work. I'm like, all right, dog. Okay, but I'm interested to see where this goes. It's something. I don't know how much Bobby's gonna be talking for him.
It looks like he's doing all the talking.
I just like the rebrand. The Street Profits been losing for a few. The more than niggas want to admit that they've been losing for a long time. So if this is what gets them back popping again, then
yeah, but it's not. It's not. You're gonna have this. My fear is that you're gonna have this interest in them, and then fucking Bobby Lashley being the fucking vocal piece of this thing. We already don't give a fuck about Bobby Lashley unless he's a bad guy that shuts up. He benefits from having someone speak for him. MVP, Leo Rush. That's when we cared about him the most. So now you're going to try and do that for someone else, but you needed it. Doesn't work, especially with a fledgling tag team who I feel like you need a breakup anyway. Montez, put him singles. What the fuck? Have him super kick Angelo Dawkins' face off. Give them 2 months of matches. And then Angelo, back to fucking NXT you go, and fucking put my man Montez in the main event picture because he's the money.
Bro, Angelo Dawkins has had like 7 gimmicks in NXT when he was down there.
Give him 8.
Another 17.
Bro, that's the thing. Montez Ford, what Montez Ford did for Angelo Dawkins, it's gonna be tough to see him by himself again. Not Montez, obviously, but Angelo Dawkins. It's going to be very tough to see him.
Here goes the thing. It's going to be very tough for me to see him because I ain't going to be looking for him. So.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody is.
All right, now we back here.
We're probably never going to interview Angelo Dawkins now, but listen.
That's cool.
Yeah, the Angelo Dawkins interview is off the table. Bobby Lashley is off the table.
Do you promise?
The table.
Yeah.
Because if we're not 1,000% sure, I can do more.
I also beat Angelo Dawkins in Madden one time. Whooped his ass, but you know.
Yeah, the fact that he can't even win in Madden lets you know everything.
He quit in the fourth quarter
against Manny of all people. Like that's crazy.
Yeah,
listen. A nigga who went to community college bust your ass in Madden.
If not that, what else can I do? I do make a good French fry though.
All right, man.
This nigga Manny.
Free Montez from Angelo Dawkins.
From that whole group, to be honest.
I mean, unless the rumors are right and you bring in Amos and MVP.
Didn't they all take a picture together before? Like,
yeah. Okay. And then I care. Then I care again because you got MVP as the mouthpiece. Then I care.
Bobby Lashley as a mouthpiece is insane.
I don't even believe, especially of this like very black leaning thing, like this whole we're black men thing. I don't even think Bobby Lashley knows he's black. So, like, why is he here?
His name is
Bobby Lashley. Know he black.
I'm not gonna go into the joke. I'm here with you, man.
No, go ahead. Are we going lashing? We going lashing jokes?
No, we not.
Oh my god.
Easy.
Yeah.
I was here. This nigga took it to a whole other level. But it's cool.
This segment has lost us the most interviews.
For sure. But wait, hold on. Before we move on, how you guys feel about Bianca possibly being in the mix or nah? Y'all not rolling.
She don't need
no
parts.
Far the fuck away from this nigger shit.
All right, I'm rolling.
Keep her far away from this nigga tree.
Got it.
That's one. But me going, who was wild?
That's not ours.
There are some Samoans thinking that this is though. They're like, no, we relate.
Yeah, keep Bianca, the Princess Bel-Air, away from all of this fuckery.
Yeah, let her get her ads, Slim Jim, C4.
She's great. She's good. She's sold. Money is money. Don't go down there trying to fucking get your boyfriend's mixtape heard and fuck up your business.
Yeah, nah.
You'll see that nigga at home.
That's a fact.
Shouts to Bianca, man. Yo, I was listening to I Need a Girl today, and that line where Puff was like, I need a girl that's simple, 5'5" with dimples, wife credentials, whatever the nigga said. I was like, damn.
Whoa.
There we go.
Let's never be disrespectful. Wife credentials, know about the life I've been through, life I'm into, and how I had a trifling mental. Don't ever disrespect Puff like that again, whatever that nigga said. The nigga said poetry.
Who wrote it, though?
Doesn't matter. He wrote the check.
That's true.
You know, one day
he wrote a hip, a hop, a hip, hip, hop, and you don't stop.
Stop.
Rocket to the bang, bang boogie. Said up jumps the boogie to the rhythm of the boogity bee. Because it wasn't Big Bank Hank.
Yo, one day on this show, we're going to talk about how Puff's son is always in, like, Harlem nigga cosplay. And I don't appreciate that shit. I don't appreciate that shit.
Well, he loves Harlem for somebody who don't.
Bro, his father loves Harlem as a nigga that's not from Harlem. So
yeah,
that's true.
Niggas from Mount Vernon. From Vernon. That's crazy. Anyways.
Well, there goes the Puff interview.
In C3. We lost the C3 interview as well.
Facts.
Who's C3?
Christian Combs.
Man, you wanted to talk to that nigga?
Hey, I mean, well,
I'm also someone who doesn't want to talk to any of these niggas. I'm very much in my Codie bag when it comes to that. I don't want to talk to any of these niggas.
Yeah,
it makes sense.
Bro.
You know who I want to talk to? Vince fucking Russo. That's who I want to pop a brew with.
And get called bro 83 times in a 5 minute.
Wrestling.
Let's get Jim Cornette on here.
Yeah, let's get Bruce Pritchard on the podcast.
Facts.
You know,
make the calls.
We should book an interview with Vince Russo and Jim Cornette at the same time, and when they both get in here, we come out and let them just beef for 20
Jim
minutes.
Cornette's gonna shoot the camera.
You fucking idiot.
That's a fact.
That shit would be fire.
Maybe throw Bischoff in there too.
Yeah,
I like it.
We
got to set this up in person. Make them squabble.
Teach your man how to squabble.
You know, matter of fact, let's finish the show, bro, and then we'll talk about it.
Let's do that. Let's it's just a couple more things I'll run down. You guys want to jump in? That's cool. I do have to pause that too, Mouse. I'm not sure. But we had the return of the New Day. We had that. We had Chad Gable becoming the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. I also like what they did with Ludwig Kaiser as well. Like that backstage segment he had with Maxine Dupree and Otis and everything. They added a little layers to his character, and I
like Kaiser.
Yeah,
I like Kaiser a lot.
Yeah, it's obvious they see something in him, and they throwing him in some extra scenes and extra storylines and adding layers to his character. So, you know what I'm saying? That was dope to see as well on this show.
Is that other guy? Get rid of him. He's dead weight.
Who?
My nigga,
Vincent Vincenzo.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You don't need all the members of Imperium.
Yo, I'm not gonna hold you. Imperium as a unit, I've never seen a group of people drink as much as they have in real life.
Yeah, I heard they get busy.
They do not play. They
look at them. It's Gunther, Kaiser, and that other guy. He's bald, so I know he can drink.
No, but this was when it was four of them, and bro, they legit drank for 3 straight hours at the bar, and then just walked away like nothing happened.
You know what lets me know? Wrestling is still wrestling.
Yeah. Yep. They restoring the feeling. They not playing video games on Twitch.
Ric Flair seen that shit, was like, yeah, I could fuck with y'all niggas. And he said niggas for sure.
Yeah, but shout out to Imperium.
That's a fact.
Do we want to? Man, we do have a Karrion Kross graphic. No,
he's the puppet behind all of this.
I mean, we kind of running. Trying to check the time, see if it's. This is a tweet. Said Karrion Kross story has caused a change in the talent he has feuded with in WWE. Look at this. They trying to. This is like when what is this like? The Bray Wyatt thing. Remember when you would feud with Bray Wyatt and everybody would change after?
Mm-hmm.
It's basically that. I mean, they trying to give Karrion Kross some love. I'm cool on it.
I just think he stinks that bad that they have to do a full character change after anybody feuds with him.
That's a fact.
I really liked the original Karrion Kross character, but I knew it wasn't going to translate well over on big TV.
Mm-hmm.
He's someone who should have stayed in NXT and just ran shot there.
Adam Cole ruined all his progression though with that promo where he just shat on him, and then he just sat there looking dumb.
That is the problem with letting Adam Cole do Adam Cole. You have to ring him in. You got to wrangle him in.
He did that in front of his girl too.
Shout out to Adam Cole, man.
Man, I would have had to shoot that nigga, man. Ain't no fucking way. You doing this in front of my shorty?
I mean, look who got the last laugh. Karrion Kross is on weekly television, and Adam Cole is
he's somewhere.
I mean, I seen him at Wale Mania. That's about the last confirmed sighting.
Adam Cole is main eventing the biggest wrestling show probably ever at Wembley Stadium. But
against who?
Against MJF for the World Heavyweight Championship.
You said biggest what?
The biggest wrestling show ever.
Like, what do you mean ever?
Is that
like,
the name of the?
Yeah.
No, All In.
It's gonna be the. What do you mean, like
That's
biggest?
why are you calling it that, Cody? What are you doing? Like, seriously, what are you doing?
It's 80,000 tickets sold.
That's not the biggest.
It's not even close to the biggest.
It's 80,000 real tickets sold.
It's not even
real.
close.
Not fabricated. It's
how do you know they're not fabricated?
It's
they told you
information. It's available information. You can
no, but I'm asking you, how do you know it's not fabricated?
It's available
because clearly, whatever you're judging it against, you're saying is fabricated, and I'm sure you don't have any hard proof of that.
I mean, we can see for ourselves at the pay-per-view when he's in the main event at this stadium show.
It's gonna be tough for me to watch that pay-per-view. I'm not gonna hold it. I'll try.
Well, that's cool. I mean,
I'm gonna watch. Listen, there's at no point in time MJF is on my television. I'm not gonna watch. Second greatest heel in the game. Not watch it.
I'm just saying, you guys just dismiss it like, all right, cool. He's not in WWE, but he is in the main event of one of the biggest wrestling shows ever.
But why do you keep saying that? Stop saying that.
Because
I can name you 5 bigger pay-per-views.
Because it happened already. This ain't happened yet. We don't know the exact totals, but as far as the numbers, then the ticket they sold,
they're not gonna.
It's shaping up to be one of the biggest wrestling shows ever. Yes,
bro. Wasn't it like 100,000 niggas at WrestleMania?
Just this past year,
combined 2 nights. I'm guessing.
What does that mean?
We combined.
A bunch of people bought 2-night tickets, so it's still the same number.
It's 2 nights. You're adding 2 different nights.
But what I'm saying is, a bunch of people bought the same ticket, bought 2 tickets to the same show. So that number still didn't change from day over day. So it doesn't matter how many days it was.
Listen,
WrestleMania 39 sold 161,892 tickets.
Yeah, because it was 2 days.
So if you divide it by 2, it's still more than Wembley.
But
if you divide it, it's still more.
Am I speaking? What am I speaking? It's 2 days.
But it's still more if you divide it. Yeah.
It's one program. 2 days, one program. They didn't sell tickets to 2 different programs. One program. We're all coming here for WrestleMania. That's what they're coming here for.
All right, man.
And there's about 5 of those. 5 of those, brother man. 5 that we can also go up against.
I bet. So let All In run a second day, and like what are we saying?
It's gonna go for 80,000. It's gonna go to 80,000.
What are we saying right now?
About 1,400.
One wrestling show is what I'm talking about. Is one wrestling show.
Okay, so let's take WrestleMania, like Manny just said. Let's take WrestleMania and we'll just take one of those days.
It's still more.
Still more than All In.
We don't know that because this ticket's still available right now.
Yeah. All right. But here's
like I just said, it didn't happen yet.
But hold on,
it's on pace to be. What am I not speaking English to niggas?
But here's where you're missing. Here's where you're missing the point. So, me and Eve, we had David Sampson, former president of the Marlins, on Worst Take on the Patreon.
By the way,
David Sampson, in order to boost the number of ticket sales, would purchase tickets for $1 a piece so that it can boost the number of ticket sales. Tony Khan is going to 100% do that to make it a sellout.
So
1,000,000% do that. So the number is not going to be the number. So if he wants it to be 90,000, he can just make it 90,000 and it won't be 90,000. So the same way that you don't believe in the other numbers, the day of what is it, All Out?
WWE always adds more to the numbers. This is not me saying, it's a well-known fact. I don't know what you guys are trying to talk to the listeners about. Like, the listeners know this as well. But go ahead, carry on.
Well, I'm just letting you know, whatever the number is not the number, which is what you were just saying about the WWE numbers.
Well, I'm just going off ticket sold. That's it.
Yeah, that was my question. It was like, how is these numbers real and WWE's numbers fake?
Exactly. That's what I was getting at.
Because it's the
Codie, the Codie number.
It's the number they give y'all on TV to make it seem bigger than it is. Like they'll interrupt, like
right. 80,000. 80,000. Telling you 80,000 ahead of the closeout date is not the same propaganda, right?
I mean, hey, like I said, this is all available information.
But then the other thing is,
what do you mean available information? Do you have access to their Eventbrite? Is that what you're telling me? they give Cody Dre their Ticketmaster back end information? Are you running this thing through?
It's on Ticketmaster. It's right there.
And you're running it through AI to make sure these are real.
You can check it.
Okay.
But do you also see the same reports where it's like they're struggling, like they can't sell like the last 6,000 or whatever to make it a full sellout? So they keep promoting the high number to make it seem like, yo, you got to cop this right now.
Do you see that they can't fill? They can't fill these auditoriums for their weekly television programs?
It's not.
Do you want me to believe that these people are all going to look at
the UK?
That's a different location. But like I said, carry on, man. Just go ahead. Like, this is not, you don't have to take my word for it. It's fine.
Listen, 87,000, I think, is the number to sell out, or 90,000. I just don't think that number is going to be a realistic number for them to hit.
And also,
they'll hit it, though. They'll say they'll hit it.
Also, no matter how many ads there in seats, it's gonna be a fucking shit show getting to that fucking main event. And we know that. It's going to be a shit show. Okay?
I mean, they just announced the matches too. And this pay-per-view's been the next pay-per-view for how many weeks, months? So
I mean,
I've lost all faith and belief in AEW.
We'll tune in though.
I'll watch that fucking MJF match. MJF, I can't wait till he goes to WWE.
Now that I believe it's happening as well.
Him versus The Miz.
Oh, that's never gonna happen.
No.
I think they're gonna keep. He goes to WWE. I think they're gonna keep him away from The Miz for as long as fucking possible because he doesn't need it, and you don't know what the fuck he's gonna say out his fucking mouth.
That is true.
Just throw Miz, Grayson Waller, and MJF together as a faction and keep it pushing.
That's just too many talkers.
Too many of the same.
Yeah, too many of literally the same guy.
And MJF is the better of all three of them.
He's the most controversial.
Second greatest heel in the business right now.
Besides Roman?
Roman's number one.
All right.
Then it goes MJF.
All right.
Yeah, I ain't mad at what niggas is saying, man.
How's that White Claw treating you?
Hey, man, the White Claw is done. You feel me? I just want to get to these questions. Yo, he killed two of them. You feel me?
Oh, you drank the White Claw too?
I did have a couple, yeah.
Oh, that's some freaky niggas.
Come on, man. Community college, bro.
You feel me? The C in WCC stands for claw.
We on where we at? We had Talk to Me Nice.
Yeah, we had Talk to Me Nice, man.
Somebody talk to me nice.
Everything I do, I don't do. I do the other thing. Everything I go across the street that way, I'm going up.
TTMN.
You feel me? Here we go. We got a question from Cuzzo. He said, who would you rather have booking for you if you were a top guy? Attitude Era or Ruthless Aggression Era Vince or 2023 Triple H?
Who would you rather what?
If you were a top guy, who would you rather have booking for you? Attitude Era Vince or 2023 Triple H?
2023 Triple H.
Yeah.
100%. Attitude Era Vince would make me a Mexican.
Or maybe have to kiss his ass.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Attitude Era Vince would have. I don't know. That nigga would have had me coming out to the ring smoking a menthol and shit.
When you in the ocean, you get hit by a fucking limo. Like nigga, I just want to show up and win.
Drinking a 40 ounce. Like, you're nothing to do with wrestling, my nigga.
Alrighty, hear me out. I'm gonna put the belt on you at the end of this. But today you're gonna get hit by your milk crate. People have to believe it. So we're gonna leave you under there. Then we're gonna have Stone Cold. He's gonna stun your mother. Hear this at your grandmother's grave. No,
and then he's gonna drive an old English truck into the arena and spray you. I'm like, all right, nigga.
Old English, and then at the end of it, he's gonna call you the N-word.
All it is for the hardcore title.
That's crazy.
You gotta beat Crash Holly for it.
I'm rolling with Triple H, bro. Feel me? I have to. Banks said one. He said, Cody, you can fool them, but you can't fool me. He said, I think that women's triple threat was good. I watched it all the way from ATL and back several times. Hey, man, you feel how you feel about the women's match? I thought it was good. You just said it was sloppy.
A lot of people said it was good. You know what I'm saying? That's cool.
That's usually how it goes with Cody.
Yeah, contrarian Cody.
No, because like once
Cody, the arbiter of
that's cool because I'm look, all of this is just I'm just noticing a trend, man. People hate the truth. That's what it is. People hate the truth.
Cody, you don't have to like be a heel. You're just usually a heel. Right? That's how heel works. Like you don't have to be a heel. You're just a heel.
You heard him when he started, though. A lot of people like the match.
A lot of people like the match.
No. Yeah, a lot of people do, but it was sloppy. It was very sloppy.
Hey, man. So it is okay. It is just fine. Damn. There we go. We got a voice note from Peeps. Let's hear it.
Can't hear it.
Ayo, Chief. I don't know if you're playing it right now.
I was like, yo, which one of you niggas is listening to Banks while I'm playing this shit? Hold on, let me run this back real quick.
We can't hear it.
Oh, you can't hear it?
No.
Well, Peeps, I'm going to have to get back to you next week. We got a question on X. Let me see what this is. Shouts to However, not this guy's name is Stukevius. That's crazy. He said, "Y'all think they could hold off on Jimmy and Jay till WrestleMania?" I
No,
don't think they got a choice.
they're not
That's
making
what
it to Mania.
in the interview they had with Ariel Helwani, Jimmy and Jay said that's their dream match.
Well, guess what? Wake up, nigga. That dream ain't happening.
Nah, they'll get it. I don't think it'll be the first match.
Getting that match to Mania is a trek.
But here goes the thing.
It's theater though.
The way this thing has been booked, I'm not surprised if the first match doesn't happen till Mania.
Boy.
I can see Jimmy. Okay, fantasy book. I can see over the next couple of weeks, like I said, I think Jimmy wants his spot. I think all of this happens outside of Roman, honestly. I think Roman and Solo and Paul Heyman, they have their own thing. I think this all happens outside of Roman. I think Jimmy, over the next couple of weeks, puts in some pain on Jay. I think Jay takes I'm not gonna hit my brother thing. Jimmy puts Jay out for a few weeks or a couple months.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Jimmy comes back in the Rumble. Jay comes back in the Rumble, takes Jimmy out of it. They fight. Boom, boom, boom. It's the first time they've seen each other since, let's say, late August, early September. We get a bunch of promos. Takes us right into Mania.
Let's see if that happens. That's a very long time from now.
I'm telling you, the time we're going to have. They're going to give Jimmy his solo run. Jay's going to be out of the picture, nursing his injuries. He'll be out of the picture. You have Jimmy running the solo run. Still got Roman in the tribal. He's still tribal chief, Solo. There may be some slight interaction between Jimmy and them. Then he comes back. Comes back at the Rumble.
It sounds like a stretch, but considering like we about to be in the fourth quarter, are we about to be in the fourth quarter soon? Nah, we got a little ways to fourth quarter, but we are entering fall, and that shit goes very quick. So September, October, November, December, they could drag it, I think, and then
especially if one of them not on TV.
I think as long as they get to the Rumble and do what Mount said, if you make it to the Rumble, then I could see it happening. But that's gonna be some shit.
Look at the harbinger of takes. He hates it all.
Where is Sheamus in all of this?
Look, I'm gonna keep it simple because I know. Look, next pay-per-view is Payback, and it just fits. They gonna run that match at Payback. That's it.
Boo!
It's not, but that's the thing. It's not gonna be it's gonna be the first match. I feel like they're gonna have a few.
Oh God, Lord bless them.
They're gonna have a few matches, bro. Just hang tight. You feel me? Last question. Shouts to DMV. He said, "What is the best My Fault OG match where the rematch was way better than the first match?"
Ooh,
the rematch was better than the first match.
a good question. Tough.
Triple H, Undertaker, WrestleMania. That the one with Shawn Michaels was the
end of
Hell in a Cell.
The end of an era match.
Yeah.
Where we just act like WrestleMania 17 didn't happen.
Yeah. I can definitely agree with that one.
Yeah.
What about Undertaker, Shawn 2?
No.
It wasn't. It was good. It was amazing, but it's not better than
the first.
It's not better than the first, and it's not better. The second match itself isn't better than Hunter's second match with Taker.
Mm-hmm.
And don't you ever try to violate my favorite WrestleMania match. My favorite match of all time. Don't ever do that.
I just had that. What about Cena Rock 2?
Are we kidding?
No.
Are we kidding?
No, I'm just throwing things out. I'm trying to see.
Cena have a good match.
The first match wasn't even good. That second one was.
I'm saying they have a good match.
I enjoyed the first. I enjoyed the second one.
I enjoyed their fighting scenes in Fast and Furious more than I
didn't see it, but I'm sure it was better.
No, I lied. I'm talking shit because they weren't in the same movie yet.
They never will be. Unfortunately,
yes, they will. In the next one,
I can see it.
We'll see.
No, I'm the next one. They're in the same movie. No, they killed John Cena.
Yeah, John Cena.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, my fault, y'all.
If y'all didn't see it by now, bro, then too damn bad, man.
John
what are you waiting for? It's Fast and Furious.
John Cena blew himself up.
He literally blew himself up.
Fucking idiot.
He didn't even have to do that either.
He literally said, "The Rock's coming back."
Yeah.
And he was driving a hoopty when he died too. That made it even worse.
That was thugonomics.
He was driving a Buick LeSabre and blew himself up, bro.
I still don't understand how Vin Diesel and John Cena are brothers in that movie.
Oh, they were trying to let you know that John Cena had some ethnic in him.
I don't understand how Vin Diesel's son is black. And hey, man, it's
well,
okay.
Vin Diesel's black.
I thought he was Italian.
No, he's just from Staten Island and some weird shit.
Yeah, his name's Mark. His real name is Mark Sinclair.
Black.
Man, look.
He just really got attached to the knockaround guy's character.
That's crazy. I'm gonna go with Cody versus Seth 2 at Backlash. Was it last year?
With the Peck?
No.
Yeah, that was Saudi.
Yeah, that was a Hell in a Cell. I think Cody versus Seth 2 was better than Cody versus Seth 1.
Yeah.
IMO, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But is this question asking, and my fault, is this question asking what, like in a redemptive way? Like we're not just saying what was better. We're saying like the first match was garbage and this match is better, or they're just saying what sequel match was better than the first?
Just what sequel match was better.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with Cody and my boy. Cody and Seth 2.
Yeah.
Triple H and Undertaker. That was a good one though.
Yeah.
That's a good pick.
All right.
Man. Well, fellas, good episode, boys. We did it. We made it to the end.
Yes, sir.
Take us out of here, Cody Dre.
I'll pass it off to Mouse. I'll let Mouse, if you have any final words with the listeners before we leave.
Defund Cody.
Manny, do you have any final words?
Listen, man, new episode of The Last Stop out right now. That's about it. We here, podding.
And with that being said,
I give my all. I give my all.
Yeah, man, it's your boy Cody Dre. Follow me, everything, social media at Cody Dre, CODIEDRE. Man, tap into that Patreon. New Audio Dre episode will be out when you're hearing this. And listeners, man, thank you for tapping in, staying this long with us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know where to find us. Same place, same time next week, man. Love y'all. Take care. Stay safe. All that good stuff.
Cody Dre.
Eve, before you go, Cody, who's your guest on Audio Dre? Did you get Kells or or is it Tori?
Let me out.
All right, Eve, you can go.
Yo, tap into the youtube.com/blackannounce-table, patreon.com/blackannounce-table, spend the 5 to 10 to 20, whatever you please. Instagram, Twitter, fucking Threads, TikTok, Facebook, Black Announce Table on all of them things. You know where to find us at. You know what it is. Episode 295. Fellas, it was amazing. It was great. Mouse, thank you, my boy. You feel me, Manny?
Thank you guys for welcoming me to the game.
Of course, man. Of course. Hey, man, episode 295. We up out of here, man.